cotton. That's spelled B-O-L-L. About half the size of my fist. In that roll of cotton, you might have 15 to 20 seeds. About 1793 hectares. We moved back 1793 to the cotton gin. Anybody tell me about the cotton gin? Summer I told people it's Eli Manning one day. At that point, cotton now was a big cash crop, was much more profitable. In fact, it was so profitable that over time, most plantations switched over to whatever their cash crop was, switched over to cotton to be more profitable. Overall, no exception. That time, their cash crop was indigo. Switched over to cotton, and then we everybody know what indigo is. Indigo is actually a dye, a blue dye, when it's extracted from a stalk-like plant. Stalk-like plant is fermented for a while and then you extract it out. Now over to our left. That's actually an old movie set, the movie Queen. You ever seen the movie Queen? It's a sequel to Roots. That's Old Henderson Store. Queen starred Halle Berry. Once they completed filming the movie, they left it here for us, the movie set. We talked about it a little bit during these tours, but primarily in October we have a big festival for Halloween, the whole month. And that'll be decorated with ghosts, goblins, witches, cobwebs, graveyard. Part of that is when they do the haunted hayrides for kids. Big kids too. My favorite pastime, scaring the heck out of kids. Now that building's not as old as it looks. It only dates back to the 1980s. I know that sounds like a long time to some of us. Not me. So, but it's Old Henderson Store from that movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Smells Halle Berry. And the other day, in October, it's a corn maze. It's got a corn maze. This year was sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Basically, Chick-fil-A has some very clever marketing. And the cow, but it's that maze slogan, eat more chicken. The cow was out here. Now, last year was the 20-year anniversary of the season overtime day. So, not on that day, we had some ribbon. One year they had a big jig cut out there. See the ground, maybe 4 feet above your catches. Other than that, it's covered with kids. They'll have a petting zoo. They'll have a petting zoo, bouncy houses up the top. Over here to the right, that's one of the two strawberry fields we have out here this year. They're only covered during the cold snap. And when we get to the other one, I'll tell you a little bit more about the strawberries. Now the traffic you see, that's Highway 17. Plantation goes all the way up to Highway 17. In fact, that's where they grow a lot of the crops. Still farm, there's 738 acres of plantation. They still farm about 175 acres. And because they do, it's still a working plantation. They continue to work the plantation. John Boone settled here in 1681. Ever since then, been working plantation. It's now what they call a truck farm. They call it a truck farm because they don't grow one particular crop. They grow a variety. They don't grow 8 different types of grain. 4 different New Zealand, Italy, Ireland, Germany, and me. And I asked them, I said, does everybody know what okra is? Everybody on there knew who okra was. This girl that sat right there with you, and she said, oh, sure, she keeps constipated around here. There'll be someone around the corner with cash register and scale, but pretty good price. I think this shit over 99 cents a bag. After anybody tell me what state produces most peaches? Georgia. Georgia is the #1 incorrect answer. Same one I had. South Carolina's #2. I'll give you one. It took me about 40 guesses before I finally came up with California. Now, if I would ask you what state produces the tastiest peaches, you'd say South Carolina. Good answer. Ask people if someone said Georgia, I think they're walking straight season, blueberries are real popular. Dozens of people have their pick. I mean, it's good fruit, it's good for you, it has a high antioxidant value. You like them, huh? Who can tell me what state produced the most blueberries? Someone said Michigan. Who said Michigan? Oh, you're too wrapped up that you raised your hand, huh? Well, you get that wind coming right at you, you would think someone would change seats with you, but I'm about to say. But yeah, you know, and someone said Maine too. Maine actually has the most because they grow wild, but Michigan produces the most. That's a catch. And New Jersey's in there too, top. New Jersey, you're from Michigan. Well, I left the muscadine grapes. Muscadine grapes are a sweet grape, very sweet. Lots of people make jams and jellies out of it. Some people make wine out of it. Some people, a lot of people don't know, but the muscadine grapes have a higher antioxidant value than blueberries, so they're good for you. Next time you drink wine, you protect them for years. Excuse me? They use any grapes? They don't. They don't make wine. But if we made wine out here, what would we have to call it? Boone's Farm, you remember that? You only drink it twice. First time and last time. I just don't fit. I drank it again. Middle school drink. You'll see bees, 2 or 3 different locations on the plantation. They don't harvest honey. They just pollinate the crops. Last thing that was growing over here in this field, they call icebox watermelon. Small. Probably figured by now this is the second strawberry time. They're saying strawberries are big business now. Every October they plant somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000 plants. They have to do it every year because they don't survive the heat or something. So they do it every year. When I say that blueberries are popular for you big season, they are, but nothing like strawberries. People come out here in droves to pick them. I mean, they come out here. We even have a strawberry festival. So when you come out to Boone Home and pick strawberries, what we do is weigh you when you get here. We weigh you when you leave. One basket, 2 pounds. We don't really do that. However, we do have people come up with red face, red hands. Be here all day with half a basket of strawberries. The vines that you see over here in the trees, the wisteria. Over here you'll see some left over the corn. Miami view. I will tell you that this plantation is the most photographed plantation in the country. I bet that most of the photographs are taken right here. Now, these trees were planted in 1743 by Thomas Boone. You have to appreciate his vision, his imagination to create this scene. He knew he'd never get to see. These trees take a century to get as big as they are. On the canopy on the road takes 2 centuries. He only lived 8 years after the plant. Now, with the exception of the gap on the edge of the city rim, these trees are about 50 feet apart this way, 100 feet apart that way. So he had a vision. You'll also notice that they have a very low center of gravity. For lack of a better term, they have a wide wingspan. It helps make them hurricane resistant. The winds will go right through them. That's not the only thing, they're also a very dense tree. If you would cut out a cubic foot of that tree, it would weigh about 75 pounds. Another thing, the root system, not like the pecan tree or pecan tree, they go down and out 50 to 80 feet. And they'll intertwine with the other roots around them, so they kind of help each other stay. They're built to last. The other thing that differentiates them from other oak trees is evergreens. Every spring, a green leaf will push out another one, so they green all year round. Now, they only grow in a very specific region. They grow in the coastal areas up the Carolinas, down through Georgia, Florida, up the Gulf Coast, south of Mount Midway through Texas. Can anybody tell me what the gray stuff hanging from it is? Yep, they call it Spanish moss, but guess what? Not Spanish. Not moss. Doesn't grow in Spain. So how to get that name? Well, when the early Spanish explorers came to this country, typically to Florida, they took it back to Spain and they stuffed pillows and mattresses with it. There's also an old wives' tale about a Spanish named Isidore chasing a young maiden through the woods. He falls down, gets his beard stuck in the tree. So they call it gray beard, old man beard, Spanish beard, but the most common name is Spanish. Major White, Thomas Boone and his wife, only Boone's is buried out there in the plantation. Except the white cross in the picture. Alright, well if it's not Spanish moss, what is it? It's actually a live plant, an air plant, or an epiphyte. It chooses to live on these trees. Now you'll see it on other trees, but I know it's see it on these. When I say it lives on them, it doesn't live off of them. What I mean by that, it's not a parasite, it doesn't take anything from the tree. It's its own entity, it's its own plant. Believe it or not, it's in the same family as a pineapple. The bromeliad family. Not only that, it's the only plant in the bromeliad family that's indigenous in the lower 48 states.